Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, our main topic today in Women's World is women empowerment in Egypt. To shed more light on this important topic, we have the pleasure to host today Dr. Amira Sabek, Strategic Management and Educational Leadership Expert. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, Dr. Sabek, recently President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi have witnessed a celebration for Women's Day, and he honored a number of icons in Egypt, women of course, and since President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi came to office, we can notice that he's giving very good attention and very good care for women empowerment in Egypt.
Let us admit first that you say he did this with a number of icons, okay? This number of icons would have never been shown without the support and the acknowledgement of the country to these people. Yes. Let's look like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, when we can see just few number of ladies or women are in good posts. So now he said, no, there are women that needs to be shown, that needs to be like stars in the community. This gesture of acknowledging women in such a big event, yes, it was a sign of unleashing the potential or the potentiality in the women. Women used to be very strong, but they couldn't even show it because they always felt that they have to be beside the walls, they have to be unseen, they need to be reactive. Now with this action, yes, President Sisi said, no, you have to come out to our community, you have to be stars, you have to be shown, and we are here to say, yes, we can see you, we need your potential, yes, we need you in our society, yes, you are strong enough to give. So it was not just a gesture of acknowledgement, as Mrs. Maya Morsi said, yes, this is a big support to women to feel from top to bottom, yes, we are seen, yes, we are important, we have a place in this community. It is not just acknowledgement. President Sisi is creating a culture of no discrimination, of welcome to any potential and any strength, whether from a male or a female.
Yes, Dr. Sabek, we can notice also that the president have honored women in several fields, yeah, not only one field, the political or the educational field or cultural field. We can see, as for example, Dr. Farida Shubashi, she is a writer and a journalist. Also, Farida Fahmi. Yeah. Yes, she's a founder, one of the, yeah, founders of folkloric troupe.
Who could have ever told before that that there will be a female woman as a prosecutor or a female as a judge? Now we have this.
Yes.
Okay. This is a big
ministers, members of parliament.
Yeah, but especially in the area of judgment and prosecution.
Yes, that started on the 1st of October, yes, 2021.
Yes, that's, yes, exactly. We always said, no, women cannot run these places or cannot be in these places because they are very emotional and they cannot be good judge. No, President Sisi said, no, women can think and give as much as a man, yes, and women are strong. But I want you now to look in the eyes of all little ladies, even in schools and universities. They started to feel empowered, they started to feel powerful, they started to feel, no, I'm not a follower, I'm a leader from now on. I am not a reactive creature, I am a proactive one. I'm not an object, I'm a subject, I know what I'm doing. You can see it now in the eyes of the ladies that they feel, I'm not just looking for a husband, I'm not just seeking to be a wife. Being a wife is something very good, being a mother is something great, but I have other roles in life. This would have never happened without the support of coming from up to down. Now, in all companies, multinational companies, you find very good posts for women, very good compensation for women. Women now sit everywhere. In the past, there were places that women were not allowed in, not allowed
like being
by
a judge,
social. Yes,
for example.
Now, even in the social life, women can talk. Women does not accept any kind of harassment, from, yes, a male. She can talk for herself. She has a strong voice. She knows that she is very well supported. There are role models in her society to prove that I'm not less than men. I'm, yes, as strong, maybe stronger, because I can be multitasking even more than men.
Yes.
I don't want to sound a big feminist, but yes,
Yes.
that's the truth.
So, Dr. Sabek, to what extent does the presidential initiatives show how the president is keen on women empowerment?
Let's speak first. Maybe this is something a little bit that seems personal to people. It's not. The way even President Sisi is treating his wife, and he is involving her in big events, and the way she showed that I can handle and I can run and I can support and I can be a role model for these women.
Yes.
This is the first step to say, yes, you are empowered. Now, even if the villages, no girl is allowed to stay without education. They are brought and they are encouraged to go to school. Now, even in multinational companies, when it used to be in the past that we cannot hire women in specific places and even in the country, no, now they are empowered. By the way, in the past, women were dealt with as minorities. I don't think now it is the same.
Yes.
So, when the country says you are acknowledged, when there are specific events for women to speak in and be recognized, when there are big posts that women can be running and they are responsible for big places, I think this is a message from the whole country that we are a culture that believes in the power of women and the strength as a mother, as a society member, as a doer in the society.
Yes, yes. Also, Dr. Sabek, in the field of health,
Yes.
the president also is keen on the health of the Egyptian women. There are several initiatives concerning the health of women.
Actually, this was something very sensible from the presidential aspect, because he knows that women are always giving more than taking. Women are in general didn't used to get to take care of her health. It was not a trend that women take care of their health and make sure that they are healthily ready to do her job. Now, when the president started these initiatives and the Ministry of Health started to make these campaigns, women started to be aware, and I need to take care of myself because I'm important, and I don't have the reason to say I will take care of my family and not myself. Now I have all the facilities, all the tools, all the support, even financially, to take care of myself. So it is not a fake attention to women. We are supporting strong women and even the sick ones who cannot take care of themselves. We are there for you, for the strong ones and even for the ones who cannot take care of themselves.
Yes, yes.
Which is a great appreciation from the country, because it's a proof that even if you are in a weak position and you are sick, we are supporting you, that you can come back to the society and give.
Yes,
it's
and
very
also
strong gesture,
in the
yes.
field of health concerning women, also the National Council for Women played a big role also.
Now there are lots of campaigns in hospitals specific for women to have a regular test, to have like checkups, and by the way, there are some places now that even call the ladies. It has been like a year now that you haven't visited us.
You didn't
even
come,
by the way,
yes.
in the villages.
Yes.
Now in the villages they have lists that they can call the women. We want to make sure that you are okay. Why don't you come for a checkup? In the past, women used to be like a burden, especially when they become sick. Now we are not allowing ladies or women to be burdened. No, even if you have a tough time and you are sick, we can bring you and treat you and give you all the health and support to be back to the society.
Yes.
And this shows how caring we as a country and culture
Yes.
is.
Dr. Sabek, concerning how does this initiatives or the president giving attention to the Egyptian women, how does this leave a good echo inside the hearts of the Egyptian women? As for example, 2 years ago when the pandemic started, the COVID-19, the president spoke and called on the Egyptian women as she is the mother of the family, to take care of her children and to follow the ways or the instructions in order to make her family safe. And in this day, I can remember that the Egyptian women wrote on the social media that they are going to do all what the president says, and they sent messages of love to the president. How do you see this feeling between the president and the Egyptian women?
Okay, let's go back 2 years ago when women in homes used to be a member of the family. After all this acknowledgement and support, now women feel, no, we are a key person in the family.
Yes.
We are two key people, the dad and the mom.
Yes.
So I, as a key person, I have the right to make my decisions. I, as a key person, I have the right to choose my life, even if I'm not doing well as a wife. I'm not worried to say, I'm out of this. I know that even I don't need a man to be supported by. I have a whole country to be supported by. So now women started to have a voice. They started to express themselves. They started to show, by the way, this is also a message to the whole world, that in Egypt, women are not a second category in the society anymore. Women are shown they are first category. I, as an Egyptian lady now, I have all the pride that my country acknowledges me, my country believes in me and in my potentials.
Yes.
My country says that I'm a key person in my society, I'm a leader, I'm not a follower.
Yes. I thank you very much for your valuable information.
It's
thank
always
you.
a pleasure being with you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for joining us today. Dr. Amira Sabek, Strategic Management and Educational Leadership Expert. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Women's World. I'm Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.